Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful people. Sorry, I'm trying to stabilize the camera. I just got in the car, warming up the car. It's what, like 44, 43, 44 degrees now. And just want to give my little 2 cents on something that I saw in the social media space regarding a famous Jamaican YouTube family, mainly the husband, Cushane Carter, also known as CMR, also known as Chrissy husband, father of 4, including a stepdaughter. And there was information put out showing his arrest document, mainly his mugshot and the charges that were attached to it. It said that he was arrested on the 2nd of November and he was charged with lewd and lascivious act of molestation against a minor between the age of 12 to 15. And so right now the internet is in a frenzy. Everybody's going crazy with speculations, allegations. And to be honest with you, I was just shocked. Because not too long ago was he already in a situation where it was said that he was cheating and that he was caught, which he decided to say at first it was a lie, but then his wife Chrissy came out and she was like, she's not playing with him and she doesn't take certain things, and so he better come clean. And he eventually did, and it was not with just one, but was 2 different occasions. He was with some females on the side doing whatever. There was pictures of him and the female. One of the females, I believe she's also a YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call it. And so not too long ago, we all had to deal with that. We felt sorry for Chrissy. People were giving their opinion on what they should do with their marriage, whatever it may be. And for me, I always take the stance of prayer. Like, oh my God, what if I was in that situation? What if that was me? And how would I deal with the situation? And then here you have it very publicly displayed, and for people to comment. And trust me, some people are internet bullies. They come and they come in hard, and they carry on and they go on and they act as if their life is perfect, and they're telling people what they would have done and this and that. But until the shoes is on your foot and you're feeling it, you don't get the right to say what somebody should and should not do. But yes, we all have opinions, myself included, and some people might take kindly to them and some might not. However, I just want to say this situation is devastating. Devastating for the victim, because you pretty much, if this child doesn't get serious therapy and a lot of prayers and protection and coverage and guidance, this child can definitely go awry. You can pretty much say you might have destroyed this child's life. However, I do believe that God's grace can keep. I believe that God's grace can definitely heal the broken, which we all have some level of brokenness in us. And I've worked with people, adults, children, that were victim of sexual, physical abuse, and they fight hard, and they have worked their way back to a place of new normal where they can continue to be in survivor's mode and move on and do what they need to do and have productive, positive, blessed lives. And this is what I wish for that victim, to eventually get the healing that he or she needs. We don't know. They said it's a child. We don't know if it's male or female and whatever else. But I do hope that child can get the help that child needs to to push past this and to heal and to continue to grow and know that yes, the world is full of dangerous people and pedophiles, if you wanna go there, but you know, we can still look at the positive. There are good people out there. There are people that are going to be there to support and surround you and help you. And God is going to be in the midst of everything to heal you and to bring you back even to a better place than you was before, to restore. I believe in restoration. And I've seen also the wonders of therapy, you know, when you address it head on and early. Don't wait until it festers and your mind start telling you things, and you start thinking all kind of ways that are dark and negative and depressive. You know, I pray that parents and the family that's around this child can definitely undergird them in Jesus and in therapy, and, you know, just love on them and continue to watch over them and keep them. I also want to say I'm sending my prayers out to the Carter family. I'm sending it out to Chrissy, to her children, to her family, to the friends, anybody that's impacted by this. I'm sending prayers out to them. I'm also going to say, I'm going to pray for Hussein, because for you to be arrested, that means there's some sort of evidence. You understand? I was watching one YouTuber's channel where they were saying that, you know, this report was filed since 2021, but they're now doing the arrest. And yes, they could have filed that 2021, but, you know, they're going to investigate it. They're going to see what, you know, what evidence they can bring forth. And then obviously they did an arrest, so that means the evidence was brought forth. And, you know, this is a big charge, and it can carry a very hefty sentencing if he's found guilty. So there's a lot of stuff there to unpack. And I myself, along with other people, are very concerned for the family at this point in time and for the victim. And I hope that they're kind of shielding this child from what's going on in the public's eye, the social media settings and all of that, because it can get pretty nasty in the streets of social media with something like this. Especially there are well-known influencers, well-known content creators, YouTubers, business owners, and all these things. And they have little children themselves that are going to need to be protected as well. And so there is nothing here to rejoice about. There's nothing here for anybody to tear down the family about. I see people tearing down the wife, calling her a dog, this, that, all kind of name. People, we don't need to go there. This is already bad enough as it is for her. We don't need to go there. We don't need to start tearing down people and saying all kind of stuff about people, because really we just get a snippet into their lives. We really don't know what is fully going on. And I think certain allegations you shouldn't come forth with as to accusing the wife and saying this and saying that, because you don't know what the wife do. And we all have been with people, married to people, both men and women. And how much of us can actually say we know our partners 100%? Some of us don't even know ourselves 100%. So how are you going to say you know a partner 100% and she knew this or she knew that? You don't know what she knew or what she knew. That's terrible. That's terrible. Like, for me, I always believe this. If you don't have nothing good for say, keep your negativity, negative comments to yourself, because it's such a disgusting thing to see you start tearing down somebody and saying the person knew this and the person knew that. You know, that's bad. That's bad of us. That's bad of us. And a lot of us have this thing where we like to point fingers and we don't look at our misdeeds, our misfortune, and what we have done and what people have done to us that we may not have deserved or even see coming. There's such a thing that's called unforeseen. You did not see it coming. You did not know. You did not expect that. Yes, I'm sure she might have known that her husband is flawed, especially the whole cheating allegations and all that stuff and what came out in public and in private, because they were in therapy. And I'm sure there's some things that probably came up in therapy that she wasn't aware of, and she's now, dealing with them and trying to come back. And what I love for her is that she's a godly person. Listen, take it to the Lord in prayer, my dear. And if you need to, shut yourself away from social media and from people and their negative comments. And some people wanted to tear you down because they see the success, but they don't know your story. And they don't even care to know your story. They just want to tear you down and to say, oh, so you think you're this and you're that, and look at this and look at that, or whatever the case might be. And so for me, I am going to remain in a stance of lift the family up, support the victim, support Even if it was just with words, and you don't know, you may never know who the victim is, because this is a minor. I don't think that information is gonna come out. And even if it's leaked, you got to be careful of certain things that you're sending out there. You know, kids have a way of gravitating towards social media, researching, digging up things online and finding things. You don't want to put anything out there that might scar somebody, especially a child. They're innocent of anything that adults do. And so we should always remain in a protective mode for them. We should always remain in a stance of, this child didn't deserve anything that happened to this child. And so we don't need to further tear that child apart any further by saying negative things and stuff like that. Just wish well. I wish you well. I wish Chrissy well, the children well. Praying for Kushin, because he's definitely sick. If this is all true, and it comes out to be proven that it's all true, him himself, he needs therapy. He needs a lot more therapy. He needs to find God, solely give him life over to the Lord, and definitely put himself in a better position. I know this is hard. This is not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy on anybody, and you know, it's shameful. It's embarrassing. I know nowadays that we're in society where people are so judgmental and so quick to bash and to tear you down. I know it's not gonna be hard, but with God in the midst, you can smile at your storm. And I just pray. I pray for the family. I really, really pray for the victim as well. More than anything else, I pray for the victim, because I know I've seen what molestation and sexual abuse and all those things can do to a person, tear them apart. But there's hope. There's hope. You can recover, and you can have a life, and you can overcome, and you can be a survivor. Restoration is key, and it can happen, and that's what I'm wishing. That's what I'm hoping for in this situation more than anything else. And I'm just gonna leave my little thought right here, and I just want to say, comment down below, what are your thoughts? There was something that says they were saying about the Jamaican women, another YouTuber that I was watching, and he was saying that if you should do a poll, and if you should call at least 15 to 20 Jamaican women, he says he feels like at least 18 of them were molested or raped as a child. And you want to know the funniest thing? And I agree. He said it's not by no stranger. He said he feels like it's a father, a uncle, a cousin, a grandfather, you name it. There's so much people that he said that he had spoken to, women that call into his show and told him that I was molested by my uncle, I was molested by my father, I was molested by my stepfather, I was molested by my grandfather, I was molested by my male cousin. And that's a sad thing to even think about, to know that, yeah, this is what we have dealt with. And a lot of us don't get healing. A lot of them don't, it's just trauma. People are walking around these days with so much trauma, so much pent-up pain inside of them that they become so frustrated and easily angered. And sometimes, and they said hurt people, and the cycle continue. It's just going around. You hurt me, I hurt the next person, and the next person hurt somebody else, and it never stops. Never stop. Because we have too much sick people in this world that never took the time to get healing, whether it's spiritually, whether it's through therapy, whether it's through talking to somebody that can understand you. You know how much it is, how much pressure it takes off you when you talk to somebody and you feel like this person understands you and get you and know what you're going through. It takes this weight off your shoulder, lift this burden off your back, to feel like I am heard. Somebody heard me, somebody feel my pain. My God, Jesus. This is crazy. But people, I am here. It's your girl Steffi, and you're stepping with Steffi. I'm on my way to work. It's 7:39 a.m. in the morning. What is this bus driver trying to do? 7:39 a.m. in the morning. And I just want to say happy Monday to y'all. I want to say peace and blessings out there to everybody, man, woman, boy, girl, even dogs. Hello. I was a dog grandmother for a little while, but my daughter stripped me of that. Yeah. But I still love my Harlow. Hi, Harlow Pals. I know she's chilling somewhere, living her best doggy life. Yeah, guys, but yeah, I just want to say remain positive, fight, you know, put Jesus in the midst, smile at your storm, because you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. Alrighty? So thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I need the subscription. Share because we care. Alrighty? I'm out. Bye.